What are you guys doing here? How long have we been live for? 11 minutes. What's going on over here? We're turning the stream on, guys. Voting clips for the day. All right.
The reason you're overleveled is seen in this area. So boy, you're not technically farming, you aren't trying to farm, but you've cleared this area multiple times now and picked up your souls each time because you've died.
This area? I have not I've died one time in this area. Are you guys coping? And I'm pretty sure that I... Okay, I've died twice now.
Wow, relevant. Thanks for the raid.
Yeah. Yeah. My rapping is cool and it's very fast. If you mess with me, I'll fuck your ass. Yeah. The more I practice, the better I get. The shtick is gonna turn into some really cool shit. Yeah. Shirley Hassan is gonna help me get on Grand Theft 5.
Where are the Dan fans at?
Eat his dick. Yeah.
Crafting. Zoomers LULW so funny haha, and I laugh mega LUL hoglin.
What happened? What is happening here?
Crafting. Zoomers LULW so fun.
Versus a queen.
Oh my gosh.
That's 11. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have to hit you.
Scare the shit out of me.
Fuck it. Give me something good. Oh, okay. That's how you do it.
A 12.
Where
are you going?
12. Did you just boob her up?
Huh? What is it?
Gomez, you said your name was right? Yeah, Gomer. With an R.
Gomer.
How'd you like poker? Look. I like poker. I just don't.
Wait, you guys want to just give your roommate a kiss sometimes? What's wrong? Come on, guys. Don't be weird.
They're just really fucking good
I
players
don't
here,
think
right?
he knows the camera's on now,
it's
but
a
it's
little
okay.
more skill based. Yeah, it's like bringing a shitty car into
think he cares.
you know.
Wait, you don't think these two guys are dating, do you? Oh my god. Why do people use this picture of me from like fucking 10 years ago when I'm fucking underweight? Jesus Christ, I look like a skeleton face. You look hot there. In this picture, I feel like I'm way too thin. My face looks ghastly to me. I feel like when I gain more weight, I feel like my face fills out way better. You guys disagree? Wow, damn. I really don't like the way my face looks here. I feel like I look way too thin. I'm probably about like 110 in this picture. The super dramatic pictures. What, dude? I don't even know if these are real sometimes. Jesus.
Alright, so this is what they responded. They said, "Hi, we checked your photos. Our doctor said, unfortunately, your donor area is very weak, so we cannot make hair transplant surgery for you." I would have cried. I saw my mum's life. I would have cried, bro. On my mum's life, I would have cried.
Rage Bope taking a RTBA watching porn during stream on why these nuts are in your mouth. And yes, I already asked mum.
No, I don't know.
There's an item down here. Oh, just bullets? That's it? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Destiny, you're being talked over at this part. What are you saying?
Steven, stop.
Every single argument that you hear somebody say for ACAP, by the way, replace police officer with black person.
One at a time. Stop.
Oh, I don't think that the argument that like some cops are bad and every cop doesn't always call them out means that we can just say all cops are bad. Like if you were to like replace that argument with like any group, like I don't think it would work. Whether we're talking races of people, whether we're talking genders, whether we're talking occupation, like I just think that argument is really, really, really bad. Let's people make the argument that it's different because they choose to be cops. I mean, being a cop and being a black person is different, but it doesn't really matter how you get into a group. We're not really making a statement about how somebody gets into the group. The statement is just that we wouldn't condemn an entire group based on a few people's actions or lack of action in said group. You tell Prime to have more guests on his show. My short stream first. I have to drive somebody home. There are hierarchies in the police force. No way. Nice, good one. Turning into the cloth sign is equivalent to nuke being set off. Why didn't Bertol just destroy half of a machine? Well, you know what? Here's the real problem. I'm still on this. Okay. I'm sorry if it triggers some of you. Okay, but when that one pure Titan ate Aaron, that Titan should have inherited his power in like fucking episode 6 or whatever, or however early it was. Should have happened. Now people in here will make excuses for why. Well, technically he didn't break his spine, but bullshit. That's never, ever, ever. I don't know if any other Titans ever had that perma where they ate somebody the wrong way. Bullshit. This is why spinal fluid was introduced? Yeah, it was introduced because the fucking author realized he fucked up. Which is, by the way, that's why half the shit in fucking mangas or animes are introduced is because the person's written themselves into a corner. Chat's mad. Get mad. I hope you're mad. Watching a Destiny stream and thinking you're safe from spoilers? Dude, if you didn't know Aaron gets eaten in Attack on Titan, you clearly don't go. This is like literally like season 1, episode like 1, okay? You watched the last episode? Not yet. Watching a like and debate review using logic, would you say ISIS has a right to recruit on Twitch? You can't condemn ISIS based on the actions of a few. ISIS was a state, and a lot of them recruits were judges. Wait, what? First of all, ISIS is not a state. Okay, I actually can't even believe you say that. I actually kind of wonder now if you're ISIS, because the only reason they call themselves ISIS is because they want the legitimacy of being treated as a state. No, ISIS was not a state ever at any point in time, despite them holding territory, despite them wanting to be recognized as such. So I would immediately reject that. Secondly, I don't necessarily think that all states are equal in terms of like who should have the right to like recruit from a particular platform. That being said, if Twitch is going to broadcast in a given area, in a given country, a country should probably have a right to advertise its military there if they want to. So, but ISIS doesn't have a country because ISIS is not a country. Shalabi panel shows to let infrared on. I think he's been exiled because of some of his yelly performances against popular figures. I just don't know because like the infrared guy seems like an okay human being, but I think he's like a tanky. So like I'm really worried that if I were to like work to signal boost him or some shit, that would come back to fuck me somehow. He would get like super popular and then that would be like the next person. Because I have a really good track record of like boosting people into popularity that I end up not getting along with it all. So I don't know. That's a power up one should wield responsibly, I think. Hello.
Don't worry, I'll turn insane someday. Okay. I'm not gonna break your streak.
I mean, you're already the incel king, right?
True.
You catch me up on the Georgia shit.
What, the voter ID, the voter shit, or?
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
They passed a new law that makes voting harder, but the thing everybody's memeing about is you can't hand out water to voters in line.
What else does it do?
I forget the details, the bullet points about it.
Seemed like a lot of people were upset about it. So I feel like there's probably more than that inside of it, or I would hope so.
Election Integrity Act of 2021. What's in here? You have less time to get an absentee ballot.
Voter ID for absentee ballot? Jesus. Non-mobile voting stations. Takes away power from the Secretary of State and allows the state legislature to basically take over local voting commissions. Jesus. No weekend voting for runoffs? This is probably going to get challenged by the Supreme Court, I imagine, yeah? Or people are talking about taking it there?
Everybody's expecting it's going to face legal challenges. That's the first thing that came up. When I Googled Georgia voter law, all the first articles were about legal challenges, so. Did you see the Arkansas Senate bill?
No, I haven't. Hold on. If you asked Matt about the ICE example, okay, what about the Taliban? I mean, the Taliban don't necessarily have a country yet. I don't know, maybe in a little bit. Or the Nazi regime. Yeah, I guess if Twitch is broadcasting in Germany and it's the Nazi regime, then sure, they would be able to, yeah.
Yeah, I think in that scenario, the bigger criticism would be, why is Twitch doing business with the Nazis?
With the Nazis, right? Yeah, of course. But if they're going to, then they might as well be allowed to advertise there. Yeah, sure.
Basically, just the Arkansas Senate passed a bill. Doctors in Arkansas are not allowed to do any gender-based therapy for minors, and they can't refer you to any doctors out of state, and they ended all public funding for gender therapies for people over 18. So,
is that good or bad? What do we mean by gender therapies?
Like everything from hormone replacement therapy to puberty blockers to surgery to everything.
Oh, so not like gender conversion therapy.
No, like they just hate trans people. Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry. Well, what's going on today? Last night since I've been gone, guys, catch me up. Anything exciting?
People are inevitably going to ask you to watch the Vosh and the Mel
the
debate.
Vosh Mel thing.
I watched it on my stream. It's something.
How long is that debate?
Oh, like 3 hours. It lasted my whole stream. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What did they actually talk about?
The two big topics are degrowth and geopolitics.
Degrowth? What the fuck does that mean?
Degrowth is the idea. There's different like brands of it. Like there's climate degrowth and there's socialist degrowth and whatever. Basically, it's the idea that parts of the economy need to like shrink. Like that economic growth isn't necessarily a good thing.
Like what parts of the economy are we talking about?
Depends on who you're talking to. It basically the Mel's version of it is Americans need to buy less iPhones so that sweatshop workers can liberate themselves or some shit. I don't know.
What the fuck would they be doing otherwise?
I don't know.
Look at how pretty I made this, guys. Oh my god. They'd be making androids instead. True. Hold on one sec.
Ooh. Entertain you? He's like, I think he's just going to the bathroom. He's going to be gone for like 30 seconds. Make him watch the debate? No. I just watched it. I don't want to watch it again. Sing? I'm not singing. I'm sorry. Yeah, mauled at me all you want. I'm not singing. That's right. I am worse than Lincoln. My YouTube embed? YouTube for sure.
Why?
Because you can pause stream and it doesn't break.
Okay, give me 30 seconds. Hold on.
A contradiction is, do you not know what like dialectical materialism is, or understanding the difference in between words and how like things, you know, we do in the United States
Mel
are just as
Fuentes. You know, it's a shame you weren't like you didn't slide down the alt-right road, because you would be a spectacular groiper. You demonstrate about the same intelligence and intellectual
I don't
honesty.
like Nazis, Vosh. I'm a trans person. Nazis are not great.
I've met trans Nazis. You could be one. Have you considered a switch?
No, never.
Really?
Nazis are terrible people.
Wait, they like genocide. You like genocide.
A contradiction is, do you not know what like?
Jesus. The battle of the optics. Who came out on top? You decide. There's probably trans Nazis out there, though, I imagine.
No, yeah, there are.
Bigoted and hateful groups on the internet have become surprisingly diverse over the past few years. So,
well, I mean, back in Germany, there was unironically a group of Jewish Nazis, and then they got, you know, backstabbed because the Nazis don't like Jews much.
True.
They literally showed flashes of Eren's dad attempting to inject him with spinal fluid before the scene where Eren got eaten. They've been trained to kill titans at their napes since episode 2. Sinal emphasis has been in the show the whole time.
Oh, somebody's ass mad. Oh no, you're ass mad that your Chinese cartoons don't make sense.
Hey guys, I've been feeling like shit because I got 2 stents up my fucking nose, but I love you all. Destiny, hope you're doing well. Genocide bad, sad face, genocide bad, sad face, genocide bad, sad face. Roses are red, violets are blue, tankies are dumb fucks some.
Good one. The fuck are Dan and Mooten at, guys? Mooten's probably napping. Dan's probably day drunk. What's happening, guys? Do you unironically think AOT is bad? I could have answers, but you seem to write off as L. What? Oh no, I think it's a pretty bad anime. I think that the pacing is really bad. I think there are way too many fucking characters that you don't give a fuck about. I think those are my 2 main complaints. But I legitimately feel like those are my main complaints. Like, I don't think there are good answers for those. This isn't always going to work, also. And I wouldn't say this is 100%, but one indicator for how shit a show is if any show that massively relies on cliffhangers also, it's probably a shit show too. And goddamn, there are so many fucking episodes. Okay, look, I have torches, so he's supposed to be scared of that, and I have workbenches. So why are these losers still outside my base? Torches only got spawns, whatever.
Tonight is the night, chat. The king will return and smack that dino stupid, no tears.
What? About Darkwood? Yeah, maybe. I want to kill this Valheim boss. I think in about 30 minutes I'm probably going to be gone for a couple hours, and then after that, when I come back tonight, we'll stream light. You enjoyed Death Note? Yeah, I did. I think Death Note's like one of my favorite animes. Any interest in Disco Elysium? I don't even know. People recommend the game, but maybe I don't know. We don't talk about the last season of Death Note here, okay? All right. How do these fences look if I want to have like a farm area? Wait, can you not connect these? These don't snap onto anything? Okay, these are never being used ever. Yikes. No way, do I really not have a workbench? Info coming about Biden's infrastructure plan is Godston.
Jacob Tesla, $5. Wait, what is your favorite show / anime?
I like Steins Gate. I like Death Note. I like Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
Those are the ones.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna say it.
Uh-oh.
Oscars are worse than tankies. Bonus meme, woo yeah.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody got asked a lot.
It's me. Yo. It was me. The guy who asked. Remember when they say who asked? Well, in that guy. I'm the guy who asked. Okay, so you got your asshole ripped apart in the spinal fluid debate just now. Any other completely and utterly wrong opinions you want to share? Or do you want to keep coming off as the typical watcher who went into a really popular show wanting to hate?
Is there any other example in all of AOT of a pure Titan eating a human with Titan abilities who doesn't get the powers? Has that happened ever at any other point in all of Attack on Titan? Just curious. When? No one? I'm not hearing any. Not getting any counters. Got a lot of mads in chat today, huh?
I love the people who answered yes, but didn't put a name. That's funny.
What's the sample size? Well, every single person that's made into a Titan when they eat somebody seems to eat the person to get their Titan powers pretty fast. But it seems to me, and then Ymir was a pure Titan. She ate a dude, gained his Titan powers. He didn't transform. Trying to think, there's not that much of a sample size, but it seems pretty.
You know how they have syringes with spinal fluid in them to turn people into Titans?
Yeah.
Remember how Eren wasn't chewed and his entire spine was intact while in the stomach? Yeah, I remember too. FOD again, you're a fucking idiot.
Oh my god, this guy is so mad. He just got lucky that he didn't get eaten that one time. But usually when they eat him, they do the smiles, but he did it with Aaron. Ah! That dude is super mad. Holy shit. How do you live? How do you live with that much anger inside of you every day, gnawing away at you? Don't throw shit at me, motherfucker.
At least Teot is watchable. Steins Gate's characters: pink hair girl
When are we
with
gonna
daddy
get another,
issues,
like,
brown hair girl
culturally
with daddy
universal
issues, and red
good
hair girl
TV
with
show?
daddy issues. Yawn.
I don't know.
Like, I want another Game of Thrones. The first,
Do your
like, the
balls
first
hang low? Can you swing them to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Now that I have your attention, genocide bad. Sad face. TTYL guys about to receive my daily perk. Woo yeah baby.
Good one. Oh fuck, I wasn't watching. How much longer am I streaming? Probably like 20, 30 more minutes. Or like 20 more minutes. Then I'll come back in a couple hours, okay? Chill. Yeah, watch Forsen. He's live.
Not only am I incredibly fucking mad, I'm also incredibly fucking right. How does it feel to be the guy dancing around the fact you got fucked in a debate by making shitty jokes to farm chat?
Oh no.
The only titan that matters is the big monk boy Kong. No tears wins.
This guy's getting more and more upset.
Okay, so you got your asshole ripped apart in the spinal fluid debate just now. Any other
Wait,
completely
oh no.
wrong opinions?
Is it happening?
Wait a second, what? What did you say? Who the fuck asked? Oh.
Oh. That shit was glitching again. But no way this isn't tall enough. I don't believe it. Oh, god damn it, wrong. Fuck. Damn, dude, even terrain is no joke in this game. It's fucking hard. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck.
Imagine getting that mad over a cartoon made for children in Taiwan, duckers.
Oh, these aren't too close together. Awesome. Turn off tessellation in the options for flatter looking ground. Thanks, bud. But who the fuck asked? Fucking god.
There is literally no point to argue with AOT fans. Their delusion and fanatical fandom is partly what gives all anime fans a bad name.
Jesus.
My favorite show has no flaws and you are wrong. Ooh. Honestly pathetic, it's a fucking
that guy
anime, not
is
a
mad.
documentary.
I don't know, that guy sounds kind of based.
Destiny, what's your opinion on Zeke's plan and do you think he's morally correct? If not, what would you do?
I don't know. I don't even know, like, because there's like every twist and turn, like every 2 episodes or whatever, so who knows what his plan actually is.
Oh wait, we
Waiting.
finally have a cope emote?
I think so.
Oh shit.
Do you like Neon Genesis Evangelion? New movie is pretty based.
No, that shit's too weird for me, sorry. Keyword alerts for today. I think we already watched most of them. Oh, we haven't watched any of these. Oh no, we did.
The reason
Wait.
you're over-leveled is seen in this
yeah,
area. So boy, you're not technically farming, you aren't trying to farm, but you've cleared this area multiple times now and picked up your souls each time because you've died.
This area? I have not I've died 1 time in this area. Are you guys coping? And I'm pretty sure that Okay, I've died twice now. All right, feast your eyes on what we call a free boss. Unlucky. All right, feast your eyes on what we call a free boss.
Wait, is Bloodborne music really this shit? I don't remember this garbage. Oh my god, this just sounds like one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. Oh my god, what a horrible, what genre where did this come from?
Wacky developers, dude. Wacky devs. Wacky. I don't know what to say. That's whack.
I can't imagine liking whatever that comes from. Must be a pretty cringe life.
I'm donating since you are not reading my reply. First of all, fuck you, I'm not an IS supporter just because I think they are a state even if they are illegitimate and evil. Using your logic, the Assad regime / China are not states. Then WTF is a state?
Well, states are usually recognized by other countries as having some legitimacy?
You hosted with Mossler and I thought you might also like this one. It is between a quite successful Italian economics professor who teaches in the US and Mossler.
Wow, cool. I'll check that out. Once something is fully grown, it doesn't take from the plant next to it, right? So theoretically, I could just plant a ton of these really close to each other and they'll all grow eventually, I think, right? We're gonna try it for the last few rows. Fuck it. Is he actually selling a book? Did Moot take iron for his gear and then not come back? He's probably sleeping. Do you think he tells us why he's banned in the book? It would be crazy. I'd say that'd be a good way to get sales, but one person would just read it and leak it and no one would buy the book, huh?
Alright, before I go, I gotta know who you think wins between Godzilla and King Kong.
I think it has to be King Kong, right?
Okay, good. Oof.
Doesn't Godzilla represent like the evils of mankind and everything? Like,
I'm just thinking monkey strong, you know? That's my logic.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Be careful. Oh, speaking of monkey strong, how's the Jimmy doing today? Oh. We're getting closer to 10,000 every day, guys. You got turnips from the swamp biome? Already got them.
Is it just an ego thing? Are you too stubborn intellectually to give an author the benefit of the doubt that he thought the story out before writing it? You do know Isayama was a shit artist, but his manga made it because of his writing, right?
Yeah, so I guess he's probably pretty arrogant, thinks he can just come up with new stories on the fly. So he'll write himself into a corner and he knows he can make up some bullshit device that weeb fans like you will eat the fuck up so he can get out of it.
Every badass superhero has an origin story. Historian, scientist, and Nigel the editor all say so. Batman had that thing where his wealthy parents were murdered right in front of him in an alley when he was a kid. That must have sucked. Superman had that thing where his whole planet was blown into a billion tiny pieces, and his dying parents blasted him off into outer space. Also sucked. Spider-Man got bitten by a radioactive spider. Actually kind of cool. But then his uncle got murdered by this dude Spidey failed to stop. Back to sucking. But if it's not clear to you yet, just kidding, of course it is. The two-time is different. The two-time is special. So the two-time has not one, but 3 origin stories. One for each dimension I inhabit. But wait, you say, why only 3 dimensions? Aren't there supposed to be more? You trying to kick ass in more than 3 dimensions to see how great you do, okay? Being a multi-dimensional superstar is not easy, man. Hold on, you say. How different is this really? Didn't you see that Spider-Verse movie? Shut up. If I say it's different, it's different. Wait, hey! Whose fucking book is this anyway? Nigel, you're supposed to be handling security here. I'm sick and tired of these interruptions. So, as I was saying, 3 dimensions, 3 different origin stories. And here's the critical fact you need to understand. Each of them is equally valid, okay? They're all completely true and completely false. Completely authentic and completely fictional. Completely silent like the stealthy snake and completely roaring like the jungle cat. All at the same time. Okay, fine. Maybe the second dimension story is just a little better than the others. No! That was a test and you failed it. All my origin stories are equal, all different and all the same. Maybe that doesn't make any sense, but trust me, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Think about it. Maybe you even heard of another origin story where I got my start in a small room with an old 1800s antique desk and a $300 Hewlett-Packard computer. Did it happen? Did it not happen? Is any of this real? Of course it is. Every last word. Boom. That was just the 4th dimension. Yeah, try to keep up.
In that darkened auditorium, I was one of a few brown faces among the most...
All right. Seems like Maddox from the early days of the internet. Oh, what you would expect Maddox to sound like? A little bit, yeah.
Watch the Monogatari series. I don't care if you meme or shit talk it. Just watch it.
Okay.
It will change your life.
I'm on it, okay.
I know you won't, just putting it in your brain. Vasemug.
All right. I love you guys. I'll be back in like 1 hour. No, that's a lie. Like 3 hours. And then I'll stream later, okay, I promise. Debating former Libertarian presidential candidate Larry Sharpe. We haven't hosted. We never get the chance to host Nim. Yeah, go watch Nim.
Illegal and
All right, love you guys. Be careful. I'll be back.